My fellow citizens of Burkina Faso, today I stand before you not to celebrate myself, but to celebrate you, the farmers, the laborers, the mothers, the youth, and the elders who have made history on our soil. Our farmers lacked tools, land, support, and recognition. But that era has ended. Under this new vision for a sovereign Burkina Faso, we made a decision. We would no longer beg for food we can grow. We would no longer wait for permission to thrive. We would take our future into our own hands. What we have achieved together in the fields of this nation is nothing short of revolutionary. You are the backbone of our food system. This victory is yours. This year's onion harvest is not just an agricultural success, it is a victory of will, a victory of dignity, and a victory of independence. We will no longer wait for foreign hands to feed us. We will grow, we will rise, and we will lead. Not long ago, our markets were filled with imported onions products we could grow ourselves, yet we relied on others. So we launched an initiative rooted in belief. We distributed seeds freely, opened up land to over 1 million small farmers, built irrigation channels. Thousands of tons of onions have come from our soil, grown by our hands, sold in our markets, feeding our people, and exported beyond our borders. We are not only feeding ourselves, we are feeding our neighbors. Burkina Faso is no longer a consumer alone. We are becoming a producer, a provider, a leader in agricultural self-sufficiency, and provided no-interest loans not from the IMF, not from Europe, but from our own national will. We trusted our people, and you did not disappoint. Today we are witnessing the largest onion harvest in the history of our republic. Let it be known, this is not just about onions. This is about what is possible when we believe in ourselves. This is a symbol of what every crop, every farmer, every village can achieve when given dignity, resources, and leadership that puts the people first. To our youth, you are the heart of this agricultural revolution. You have shown the world that farming is not a thing of the past, it is the future. It is the path to sovereignty. To our women, you have carried this nation through droughts, through silence, and through struggle. And to the world watching us, understand this. Burkina Faso is building a model of development not based on dependency, but on dignity. This is just the beginning. Let the onion harvest be a reminder that from the soil we can rebuild a nation. Thank you, and may Burkina Faso continue to rise in strength and sovereignty. Long live the people, long live the farmers, long live Burkina Faso.
In a groundbreaking development that has left agricultural experts stunned and citizens across the Sahel beaming with pride, Captain Ibrahim, president of Burkina Faso, has spearheaded what many are now calling the onion harvest revolution. This remarkable transformation is not just about one crop, it is about rewriting the narrative of African agriculture, starting right here in the heart of West Africa. This initiative, launched just over a year ago, involved the allocation of fertile land to thousands of rural farming cooperatives, the distribution of free seeds, water-efficient irrigation systems, and most importantly, no-interest loans provided directly to farmers without the interference of international creditors like the IMF or USAID. Under President's bold leadership, Burkina Faso has witnessed its largest, most successful onion harvest in modern history. The result? Tens of thousands of tons of high-quality onions, cultivated by local hands, feeding communities, generating income, and pushing the country closer to true food sovereignty. We are cultivating dignity. We are feeding our people not with imported food, but with the fruit of our own land. In a televised address to the nation this week, President said, "We are not just planting onions, we are planting independence. It's about restoring pride to the land, restoring purpose to the farmer, and reclaiming the power to nourish a nation without begging for foreign aid or being at the mercy of volatile global supply chains." But this onion revolution proves something powerful. With the right leadership and commitment, Africa can feed itself. His words have resonated across the continent through harvesting, through feeding your people with your own hands. Farmers have reported higher yields, better prices, and reduced waste thanks to coordinated storage and transportation facilities built under the government's new agricultural modernization plan. Markets across Ouagadougou and rural provinces are overflowing with fresh produce, and for the first time in years, Burkina Faso is exporting surplus onions to neighboring countries like Ghana, Niger, and Côte d'Ivoire. For too long, African nations rich in fertile soil, water, and hard-working people have been made dependent on food, imports, aid packages, and loan conditions from distant powers. This is a declaration of independence. Burkina Faso's success with onions is also a signal of a much larger agricultural revival in motion. More updates to come. Stay proud, stay rooted, stay African. This is not just an economic victory. It's a cultural one. Captain onion revolution is already inspiring similar projects in Mali and Niger, with calls for a regional Sahelian agricultural alliance focused on sustainability, self-reliance, and regional trade. International media might not cover this story, but here in Africa, we know what it means. Burkina Faso has shown that revolution does not always come through conflict, it comes through planting. And so, as onions fill the baskets, stalls, and pantries of families across the country, let the world take note. A new kind of revolution is blooming in the Sahel, one that starts with the soil and ends in sovereignty. This is not just an onion harvest. Thank you for watching.
Welcome to African Addict, your trusted source for the latest news stories and developments from across the African continent. From breaking headlines to inspiring achievements, political updates to cultural moments, we bring you the facts, the voices, and the impact that shape Africa today. Stay informed, stay connected, and join the conversation. This is African Addict, where Africa comes first. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for daily updates. Disclaimer: the content shared on African Addict is for informational and educational purposes only. While we strive for accuracy and fairness in our news reporting, we do not make any warranties about the completeness, reliability, or accuracy of the information presented. Opinions expressed in our videos do not necessarily reflect the views of the channel. Viewers are encouraged to verify details independently and form their own conclusions.
In today's global stage, Burkina Faso has unexpectedly stepped into the spotlight with its president, Captain Traoré, taking the lead with a unique approach that centers around onions. This initiative is reshaping the nation's economic and agricultural landscape. At the heart of this transformation is none other than President Captain Traoré, a visionary leader dedicated to turning the agricultural sector around. His ambitious plan includes a bold vision to make the nation one of the world's top exporters of onions. But why onions? What's the driving force behind this unique strategy? And how is Captain Trudeau planning to execute it? The nation faces significant security challenges exacerbated by the activities of non-state armed groups, or NSAGs. These groups have posed serious threats to the country's stability, particularly in the north and east regions where their influence has been most pronounced. The situation has reached a critical point, prompting Captain Traoré to take drastic measures. Several factors contribute to the strategic importance of onions in Burkina Faso's economy. It can also serve as a tool for food security by ensuring the availability of an essential food item while generating income for farmers. Moreover, Captain Traoré's focus on onions aligns with the government's broader goal of improving food and nutritional security. By encouraging onion consumption, which is rich in vitamins and minerals, the government aims to enhance the health and well-being of its citizens. Firstly, onions are a staple in West African cuisine, meaning there's already a high demand for them in the region. This target is part of a larger plan to transform the agricultural sector and make Burkina Faso self-sufficient in onion production. These incentives may include subsidies, tax breaks, or access to credit to encourage farmers to invest in onion farming. By making onion farming more attractive, the government aims to increase the area planted with onions and ultimately boost production. By providing high-quality seeds, farmers can expect increased yields and better quality onions, leading to greater profitability. Through initiatives such as the distribution of improved onion seeds, investments in agricultural extension services, and infrastructure development, as well as policies to incentivize onion production, the government is laying the foundation for a thriving onion industry. As the country moves towards self-sufficiency in onion production, it also positions itself to become a potential exporter, contributing to economic growth and job creation. The success of this onion revolution will depend on various factors, including government commitment, effective implementation, and the adoption of sustainable agricultural practices. Nevertheless, if executed well, Burkina Faso's onion revolution has the potential to transform the lives of its citizens and establish the country as a key player in the onion market. Additionally, the government is investing in agricultural extension services to provide farmers with the necessary knowledge and support to optimize onion production. This includes training on best practices for planting, harvesting, and post-harvest handling. By reducing reliance on imports, the country can conserve its foreign exchange reserves for other essential needs. Secondly, onions have a relatively quick turnaround time from planting to harvest, making them an attractive crop for farmers. Additionally, Burkina Faso enjoys a favorable climate and soil conditions that are ideal for onion cultivation. These techniques help mitigate the effects of climate change and ensure sustainable agricultural practices. This includes the construction of storage facilities to reduce post-harvest losses and the establishment of processing plants to add value to the onions. By investing in infrastructure, Burkina Faso can enhance the efficiency of the onion supply chain and create more opportunities for economic growth. By promoting climate-smart agriculture, Burkina Faso can adapt to the challenges of a changing climate and ensure long-term food security. Lastly, there is potential for value addition and job creation along the onion value chain, which can contribute to poverty reduction and economic growth. He has declared a nationwide battle against the SHOCKS, vowing to protect the territorial integrity of Burkina Faso. This begs the question, could Burkina Faso, often referred to as the land of the incorruptibles, be on the verge of becoming the global hub for onion exports? In response, Captain Traoré has sought support from neighboring countries, forming a coalition with Mali and Niger to collectively address the security challenges they face. This alliance highlights the interconnectedness of regional conflicts and the need for collaborative solutions among neighboring nations. Furthermore, what are the underlying factors motivating President Captain Traoré to prioritize onions over other potential export commodities? The country currently imports a substantial quantity of onions from neighboring Mali, creating both a trade deficit and an opportunity for growth. Captain Traoré recognized this imbalance and seized the opportunity to implement his bold vision for the country. To answer these pressing questions, let's embark on a comprehensive exploration of Burkina Faso's onion revolution. In this video, we delve deep into the reasons behind this unusual focus and uncover the compelling strategy that is driving this change. Join me as we explore what's fueling the onion boom in Burkina Faso and how it is positioning the country for success on the world stage. Prepare to be surprised by the insights that await you in this captivating journey through the heart of Burkina Faso's onion revolution. Stay tuned. The land of Burkina Faso is currently experiencing an unprecedented surge in onion production. But before we continue, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy learning about African news, don't miss out on future updates. Your support will help me bring you more informative content. Now let's get back to the video. This charismatic 34-year-old leader has been making waves with his audacious moves. One of his most talked about decisions was the nationalization of foreign gold mines, signaling a shift in the country's economic policies. Under the leadership of Captain Traoré, Burkina Faso finds itself at a pivotal point. Adding to the complexity of the situation, ethnic tensions have flared up in the north, further complicating the path to stability. Now let's talk about onions. Burkina Faso has traditionally been a significant producer and consumer of onions within the West African region. However, there's a twist. So why onions? Furthermore, promoting onion production can help diversify Burkina Faso's agricultural exports, reducing reliance on a single commodity. To kickstart his onion revolution, President Captain Traoré has set an ambitious target of producing 2 million metric tons of onions by the year 2025. One of the ways President Captain Traoré is working towards achieving this ambitious target is through the distribution of improved onion seeds to farmers across the country. Moreover, Captain Traoré is encouraging farmers to adopt climate-smart agriculture techniques. The government is also investing in infrastructure development to support the onion value chain. To further promote onion production, President Captain Traoré has introduced policies to incentivize farmers. Burkina Faso's onion revolution under the leadership of President Captain Traoré represents a significant shift in the country's agricultural sector.
Thank you for watching African Addict, your home for reliable African news and stories that matter. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest from across the continent. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a headline. Until next time, stay informed, stay inspired. This is African Addict, bringing Africa closer to you.